Hey everybody, welcome back to Lettermen Row. I'm Austin Ward, joined again by 4 Defensive Line Week, easy for me to say, by Tracy Sprinkle. He's got the How She Gonna Eat masks, staying safe so that we can have football and so that we can watch these defensive linemen again this season. Another one, Tracy, that you've known for a long time, Antwuan Jackson. You know, it's not really been since he transferred in the impact that people expected, but hey, he's got no choice right now. Larry Johnson needs him to play.
Yeah, Coach Johnson brought him in. He had high expectations for him, and I think he still do to this day. Very quiet guy, but he goes to work. And as you can see on this tape, he got a lot of potential, and I think he's going to be able to get out there and help us out.
If Coach J recruits you twice, that's probably a good sign, right?
Yeah, that's a great sign. That's a great sign.
So when you look at this and you have Devon Hamilton gone, you have Ja'Shawn Cornell gone, B.B. Landers gone, I think everybody talks about Chase Young, but if you don't fill that void on the inside, a place that you know well, the rest of those guys can't really function.
Yeah, everybody plays off of each other, and unfortunately, the big guys are in there taking on the double teams while the guys on the outside are one-on-ones. But we got a lot of young guys that I think has a lot of potential to help out. Ja'Shawn and Davon and BB did a great job last year, and Coach Johnson knows what he's doing, so they're in great hands.
Hey, well, we've got you in here to shine that spotlight on those guys. Make sure that the rushmen on the inside get the credit they deserve.
Yes, sir.
Starting today with Antwuan Jackson. Tracy's going to break it down for us right now. Let's roll the tape. Okay, Tracy, we've only had flashes to look at what Antwuan Jackson can do, but it's pretty clear when he gets on the field that physically he's got what you're looking for.
Yeah, man, he's got a big frame. He's a big guy. I saw him my last year at Ohio State, transferring from Auburn. I knew he had a lot of talent. And like you can see on this play right here, playing the one technique, his job, actually, he can see the back to him, so he knows he's probably going to get zoned away.
Mm-hmm.
So he has to squeeze that center off the linebacker so Tough can come clear. And that's really your only job on this play. Now, if you go make the play, that's an add-on, and that's what he ended up doing. So it ended up being a great play.
How much of this stuff, so you know that every play that it's just going to be dirty work, and then you might get a bonus, and so few of them for guys. That's got to be the mentality part that's hard at your position.
Yeah, it's a hard thing to do. You got to be real selfless in there. But those linebackers will come reward you, after. but being able to squeeze the center away, like I said, and keeping off the linebacker, and then staying on the line of scrimmage, waiting for the running back to come your way and get a TFL. This is a play you got to get up and celebrate.
Yeah, he definitely does that. And, fight off 2 blockers, go make a play. That always feels good. You look at him here. We've talked about this one before with Haskell Garrett, but these guys, it's always about that flow of the football, 11 hats trying to get there. And that's true even at defensive tackle, inside, 3 tech or 1.
Yep. As you can see right here, you got a back flat away from you. So as a nose technique, you're thinking outside zone to you. But even though you're thinking it, when that center snaps the ball, it goes quick. So Antwon gets reached on his initial first step, but he keeps pushing the line of scrimmage vertical. Coach Johnson always talk about pushing the line of scrimmage vertical. He does that. He ends up playing backdoor, and him and Haskell end up making a great play on the running back.
I know that this, you look at these clips sometimes that we get, and it's just Miami of Ohio. It's not like top flight competition, but right. You have to get these reps somewhere.
Right, yeah, for sure. I mean, as a young guy, young Buckeye, sometimes you don't get onto the field till your second, third year. But once you get out there, you have to make the best of your opportunity. And that's what Antwon's doing. He's been doing it. And hopefully this year to come, he'll be ready to play.
You look at this, and you can take just a few of these clips. You have to project it forward. That's a big-time play against a Big Ten opponent. Yeah, the score's out of hand a little bit, but you can kind of see the growth from even 1 month to the next.
Yeah, I think that Miami of Ohio game was the second or third week of the season. Now you got week 7 right here. He looks like a whole different player. I don't care what time it is of the game. This is a big-time play. He got a knob technique right here, which means nose to the B gap. You gotta plant that inside foot and step with your right foot. It's always a little unbalanced, And he did it great, and the guard was right there. He extended him out, made a big tackle for loss. So that's a great play in the Big Ten Conference.
When you watch him as we go through, the rest of his highlight reel from last season, where does he have to really take that next step and get better?
I feel like his explosiveness, he shows signs of it, but consistent explosiveness. Coach Johnson always preach on your first step, being explosive, being disruptive. He shows flashes, but once you do it on a consistent basis, that's when you take your game from the next level as a defensive lineman. I
mean, this is the stuff you need right here, right?
yeah, right here. He's taking a step into the A gap. He's really, if you can see from the beginning of the play, he really has the first A gap, but he ended up keep going because the guard pulls. You end up getting a wash technique, goes across the center, and just keep going down the line of scrimmage and end up making the play. So that's definitely additional because you're not supposed to make that play at all.
You definitely get to celebrate that too, especially when you go make that play.
Yeah.
Hey, the Buckeyes need a lot more of that from Antwuan Jackson. Nobody knows that any better than Tracy Sprinkle. Appreciate his insight on the Rushman as always for us at Lettermen Row and BuckIQ. For Tracy, I'm Austin Ward. We'll see you next time.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe below to get the latest videos from Lettermen Row.
We got Letterman Live. We've got the practice report. We got rapid reaction. Hey, and you know we got BuckIQ with Zach Bourne.
For sure. We got recruiting breakdowns with Berm. We got whatever you need. Ohio State football and Ohio State athletics, we've got you covered here at Lettermen Row.